Good morning, students. Today's topic is types of services. The first one is business services. Business services are those services which are used by business enterprises for the conduct of the activities. For example, banking, insurance, transportation, warehousing, and communication services. The second service is social service. Social services are those services that are generally provided voluntarily in pursuit of certain social goals. These social goals may be improve the standard of living for weaker section of society to provide educational services to their children or to provide health care and hygiene conditions in slum areas. For example, health care and education services provided by certain non-government organizations, NGOs, and government agencies. The third point is personal services. Personal services are those services which are experienced differently by different customers. These services cannot be consistent in nature. They will differ depending upon the service provider. They will also depend upon customers' perfections and preferences and demand. For example, tourism, recreational service, and restaurants. The next service is banking. A banking company in India is that one which transacts the business of banking, which means accepting accepting for those purpose of leading and investment deposits of money from the public repayable on demand or otherwise and withdrawable by checks, draft, order or otherwise. In simple term, a bank accepts money or deposit payable or demand and also earns a margin of profit by lending money. How many types of banks are there? We should learn about this. Commercial banks. They are These are governed by Indian Banking Regulation Act 1949, and according to it, banking means accepting deposit and money from the public for the purpose of lending or investment. The next point is there are two types of commercial bank, public sector and private sector banks. Public sector banks are those in which the government has a major are in number of public sector banks like SBI, PNB, IOB, etc. Cooperative banks. Cooperative banks are governed by the provisions of State Cooperative Society Act. It is meant essentially for providing cheap credit to their members. The third point is specialized banks. Specialized banks are foreign exchange banks, industrial banks, development banks, export import banks, catering to specific needs to these unique activities. They provide financial aid to industries, heavy Turkey projects, and foreign trades. Now we will see the central bank. The central bank of any country supervises, controls, and regulates the activities of all the commercial banks of that country. It controls and coordinates currency and credit policy of any country. The Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of our country. Now we will see the functions of commercial banks. Acceptance of deposit. Deposits are the basis of the loan operations since banks are both borrowers and lenders of the money. As borrowers, they pay interest, and as lenders, they grant loans and get interest. Next point is these deposits are generally taken through the current account, saving account, and fixed deposits. The next point, current account deposits can be withdrawn to the extent to the balance at any time without any prior notice. The next point, fixed accounts are time deposits with a higher rate of interest as compared to the savings accounts. The next point, a premature withdrawal is permissible with a percentage of interest being forfeited. The next important point, check facilities. The check is the most developed credit instrument, a unique feature and function of banks for the withdrawal of deposits. It is the most convenient and inexpensive medium of exchange. There are two types of checks: bearer checks, which are encashable immediately at bank contents, and crossed checks, which are to be deposited only in the payee's account. The next is lending of funds, provides loans and advances out of the money received through deposits. These advances can be made in the form of overdraft, cash credit, discounting trade bill, term loan, consumer credits, and other miscellaneous advantages. Remittance of funds provides the facility of fund transfer from one place to another on account of interconnectivity of branches. The transfer of funds is administered by using bank drafts, pay orders, or mail transfer on nominal commission charges. Allied services such as bill payment, locker facilities, underwriting services. They also perform other services like buying and selling of shares and debentures on instructions and other personal services. Thank you.